Hey guys, what up? How we doing? Ooh. All right. So actually, as of when I hit the live button, I was at 2.5 bill DPS. Now that very well might have changed because I am now working on my slates. Well, I just finished working on my slates, I should say. I realistically should have hit the live button while I was doing that, but I forgot.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Let's start this again. Okay. Of all the times for my internet to shed itself, eh? One big thing to note is I currently have 100% uptime on my passive. Finally, it's been a while coming, but worth. So we're almost at 3 bill, almost 3 bill. I think there's something else I wanted to check. Oh yeah, I remember now. I wanted to make sure that there was no good magnificent gem. When I have a bit more command, I think this would be golden. And this would be when I'm fully speccing into destructive light cannon. That being said, I do think it's worth at least humoring this. It ends at 3. So this is the highest it can ever go. This guy. 8 FE, 7 FE, 6 FE. I think 6 FE is the best. So we'll take that. And then we see how that feels. Now let's see if this is a big DPS boost. Let's hope it is.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
It's way more varied, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
It's about 3.2 with a high end of 4.8. We're still a long way from being able to clear Traveler 8, right? If I remember correctly. Okay. The goal is like 10B before we try Traveler 4. or Traveler 8 rather.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet?
We will go inside.
Ooh, deep space beacon.
Ah, you look like someone we knew working for the Oasis.
Okay, T8 Claire is actually pretty chill now. Like, it's actually been chill, but it's even more so now because I don't have to bat a knife or anything. Except that, whatever the fuck that was. I'm still made of paper though, so there is that.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
I'm still very made of paper. Hmm. I don't have anything. I see blessing stack, so I'm chilling.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had!
You can talk a bit about my farming strat after this map, I think.
Done birdies!
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
But the TLDR currently is I'm playing around with beacon farming. I think beacons right now are giga expensive, so might as well farm some T8 beacons. And if in the process I can self-sustain my beacons, then by all means. The current goal at least is to sell all Glacial Abyss and it's currently sell all Glacial Abyss and Blistering Lava Sea beacons while preferring them, and then run any of these three that I still happen to get beacons of in the meantime. Reason being, Glacial Abyss is worth over like 5 FE each, whereas this is like 3.6, so that's a literal like 1.5 FE difference. And that's if I just drop one. If I drop one in the map, then yeah. If I drop more than one in the map, then we're profiting, right? And we are kind of still sort of sustaining these a bit, but because we have Lava Sea mini favored, I would say the likelihood of dropping these three is down in the toilet. But that also just means I get a lot more of these guys to sell. Like I currently have 26 no lab Glacial Abyss,
The weight of both honor
which is over 100 FE if my mind is doing the math correctly, that is.
Hey, a machine also needs to...
Can we like actually just kill them? Thank you very much. And I'm currently playing. As of this afternoon, I was playing around. We're using two of the relatively cheaper compasses, i.e., like veteran compass, which gives more magic monsters in the map, which was like about 1 FE each. And in my head, if you drop a single beacon, it pays for that. And then of course, beacon compass, which also gave beacon dupe chance. But I also decided I'm just going to try doing without it, like saving 2 FE a map is a lot of like upfront costs I can potentially save, especially if beacon wise I'm still dropping a lot, and it does look like I'm still dropping a lot without it. So is it worth running the compasses? We'll have to see. I don't know how much more we'd be running with, or we'd be getting with the compasses, but I do like the lowered input cost of just having to potentially buy beacons and running the map as is. The only thing is, I now need to refund something, my keystone from being in this. My goodness, can you go down? Thank you. Tell me why I was spamming that shit and I just said no. Okay. I don't have enough. All right. Revert, and then we just go for the one that gives drop quant. This guy, I don't particularly care for -4 attempts yet, and I don't care for the one that removes points. This guy. So that's what we're going to be doing for now. It's going to reset after this map, so it's a pretty good time. I'm slowly getting to the point where I think one of my next bigger like upgrades is going to be the Rat Herder belt, which as of when I checked this afternoon was 2,700, which is expensive AF. So I don't know. I'm not looking forward to grinding for so long without any upgrades. So I'm undecided if I'm actually going to entertain that idea of saving for that long.
Reflect on your wrongs in the torrents of...
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Also, before I forget, let's do that. Now I should have a bit more drop quants, and in the ideal universe that means we're going to be dropping more compasses, not compasses, beacons rather.
We'll go inside.
Ooh, triple Labacy.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen? Reflect on your wrongs in the...
And enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
I was wondering why the resonance didn't pick. My connection is being an absolute menace, eh? That's twice already. We haven't even been live, what, 20 minutes?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
At some point, I'm going to have to start using the Overrealm. But thus far, I'm not impressed by its performance. Now, granted, I'm not fully spec'd into this tree either, so like there's probably stuff there that is limiting the earning potential. But I haven't just seen, like, unlike Outlaw, I don't think I've seen people really talk about how insane it is. I guess let's look at something. Let's go to YouTube and let's see if Oguba made a legendary Pack Spirit video. Okay. Torchlight Infinite. Overrealm. Let's leave that. I think it's hilarious how there's just nobody making content on the mechanic is so bad that nobody's making content on
Hello,
it.
YouTube. Don the Crown here, and today let's talk about Sandlord. I
Just as
personally
it says,
was
Sandlord.
disappointed with this mechanic last season and not very happy with it. And I still kind of like it. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying to me, but we've kind of maybe found a way to maybe make some money with this. And I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of my insight of what appears to be working for me right now. Now, this is a shipment that I literally just got right now. This is a shipment where I sent out like 4.8 million resources all in one big go. And if you don't know, basically when you send out a shipment, you get two sets of resources back. Your first little section is for fulfilling the order. Like there's a little requirement that they have for like whatever region you send to, like send us a whole bunch of like sandbars or whatever. And then the second part is based off of your actual trade reward. And this is based off of like how much total value you sent. And this is really like where the big bucks are going to be for the most part. And let's kind of give you an idea. Now for this particular trade, this was the fourth one that we did today, which we'll talk about here in a second. But this is pretty much what we got in terms back. So we got 147 raw, 500 FE in this tier 7 plant here. That's pretty rare. 800 FE back in terms of tier 6 plant, which is this one right here. 52 in the tier 5, sorry. We got 232 in the tier 4 plant, which is the one up here, and then 75, 23, and then 16. And then in terms of ember prices, this is kind of like very close to what we have. Compasses and cards, 8 and 9 FE. Sometimes you get some good cards out here. But for the total, this was a 1,243 FE shipment that pretty much just got just for slapping a Sandlord compass in a ton of my maps as I was just going through and playing. Had an open slot. The Sandlord compasses are probably about 3 FE. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go up, especially because people are going to probably start investing into a endgame belt. They're going to need some endgame blends on their belt, which costs a lot more stuff in the end. So this is pretty much the first shipment, and the first shipment we'll talk about. And this is basically what the supply value looked like when I sent it over. Now, when
4.8 mil.
This, it actually procced my pet. I do have the pet at level 3, and so we got an instant shipment back. This one didn't do as well, but kind of see what's going on. It had like 4 of these nice little fossils here, which is pretty nice. And then I sent it again just immediately, and the pet procced again. Which, you know, got a little bit less returns on this particular one, but it was still pretty nice. You know, just free here for the pet. But then it procced one more time.
No fucking way.
So yeah, today was a pretty good day in terms of Sandlord. We got another 3 of these here, so it's like 750 of just this. And then this final shipment you're seeing here is the 4th one. And I just want to talk about my strategy about this really quick. And basically just kind of show you what I've been doing. So the whole idea here is I'm sending everything to Jungle Island, really because this is relatively easy to level up and gives you moderate amount of gear and commodities. This one down here is also moderate, but I think this is just for the order. So like this part here, so it doesn't really truly matter. Sand Island over here, I think like a lot of times the like special rewards were a little bit lower, but I think you could do Sand Island, you could probably do Jungle Island. It really doesn't truly matter. Jungle Island is just what I've been doing. It's been working for me. Whether or not there's any difference between that and sand probably has to be tested, but I've been sending to Jungle Island.
Why did that go up just now?
All of my resources
Interesting.
in there.
Okay.
I try to make sure that I meet the order requirement first. So whatever this is up here, try to make sure that I meet that. I don't have any of the green bars right now because I have like all my workers making dark steel ingots, so I can refresh the orders here until I hit something that I actually have, like dark steel ingots, for example. And you know, I have only had this out for like 2 hours, so we've already gone about another 500,000. So we try to wait a little bit in terms of getting this back and trying building this back up like over the next day, and then sending out another like 5 million trade or something like that, because you just really want these big trades. And if you have the pet and it procs, that's really staying great. And my airship for this, I pretty much just put in the best units that I have, whatever tier 7s. I've picked up some more tier 7s since then. Really just want ones that have like additional like reward and stuff, but really like I don't think that the stats down here at the bottom truly matter all that much, because these reference order reward quantity, which is the part that is like this part up here, which is always going to be really, really small. The only time this is ever big is if you manage to level up Utopia Island, but like leveling up Utopia is like a whole season long type of thing. Probably not really worth investing in.
Is that how that works?
Other workers,
Kind of anticlimactic.
I pretty much always spread out on the food, because the food is going to be very limited. As you can see, I'm chewing through a ton of fresh meat here, and in about 9 hours we're gonna be out of fresh meat. About I think 10 hours here we're gonna be out of this, and you know, it looks like 5 hours we're gonna run out of this, and then I think there's another 5 hours here. So typically you just need to spread all of these out, and if you go to assign a worker and it has a little shining number, that means that this worker is, you know, particularly good at this job. I try to, for these guys, I try to look for ones that have minus wages, because you pretty much always run out of stuff from this particular part of the thing, because it requires you to get to materials from running maps. Over here, I have everybody just working on one thing, because I want to be able to hit the requirements for the order as well. I don't know if it's really important, so I just thrown everybody on dark steel, because I was able to get mostly everybody a a green number here, which makes them like a little bit more efficient or cheaper while they're doing it. And then over here I have people like spread out still, because I just didn't have very many people that were like good at different things. And so I think it's just fine if I just aim to hit dark steel on my rolls. It's gonna be relatively easy to do, and I just push out as much material as possible here. Ideally, like end game, we'd have like probably level 8 of all one material. We kind of have to go and see like what is the material I have the most of. When you're doing trades, it doesn't really matter which material you pick. Basically, like you can consider
Speaking
this
of,
one here.
let's check my Sandlord.
These aren't the actual numbers, but you produce like 4 of them in a time period, and then, or let's say 16 of these, and then you produce 8 of this one down here, but it has a value of 2, and then you produce 4 of these ones that has a value of 4, and then you produce like 1, and so it's all
Wait a second.
to each other. There's none that are better or worse than the other. It's really just like,
Dude, Michael,
having
again?
workers aligned so that they can make the things that they're the best at, and just makes it like pushing out the most materials as possible. And so this one over here, you want to be like as efficient and pump out as much value of like per hour as you can, because like your gold is practically infinitely available and you can't like really, you know, get more from that. Whereas over here in the logistics department, it kind of feels like you're kind of limited on how much food and stuff you're going to get, especially if you're not like 100% focused on farming the coins back up. So that's pretty good. Last thing I want to talk about really quick is this part over here. You only have 200 worker slots, and so it is relatively important that you go over here and you clear out your workers that are lower level. You can even set that type of stuff. Now, the reason we want to keep our level 1 aviators is for the following, or the low level guys. So you can see I have a crews of level 1, and what I can do is I can send them over here, and I can like send a teeny tiny little amount, right? I think you need to have 120 supply value here, so we can go and maybe put a teeny tiny amount of whatever we want, and we just send it on off. And the reason we send this is because we want to get more order refreshes. And so when I send this guy, it doesn't matter that this isn't the right thing. I'm going to get one more order refresh. Which
I thought you had to actually complete the requirements
when
first.
we're sending stuff out, we can re-roll basically what we're looking for over and over again. And you know, this little ship we send out here is taking 12 coins per hour, and it'll be back super duper fast. Pretty easy to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a video about how to like get started with Sandlord. Pretty much do need to put this on your map, either with the compass or with like setting it up on the void chart. And
yeah, I don't think there's actually anybody making videos on like how to, on like how good Overrealm as a mechanic is, because I don't think even after the buffs, I don't think it is I don't think it's great. So that is very discouraging. I'll say that much. Very, very discouraging. But I think it's fine. It just means I don't think I'll engage it as much as I would have liked to going into the season, because I did find the overall mechanic kind of cool, and I was looking forward to actually trying it. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. In its place, I think I will be going cube or something. I haven't decided yet. That reminds me, I wanted to price check cube actually. So we're going to do that probably after this map if I remember. I'm gonna price check the boss material to see just how good money it could potentially be if you know you got lucky on boss materials and stuff like that.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
All right, if I forget, let's do it. Trade item, map tickets. It is no void sea, desire core. We are 60 apiece. Holy. So you, god damn, that's good. That's money. Not to mention your typical crystals are also money. these guys right here. These guys are also money. 1,000 goes for 22, and I think you can get more than that for less. And then these guys also money. These ones less so, but these guys good money, really good money. So I think I will be making a cube strat, and I think I will be putting some points, some pets into cube. I am curious to see how Athena is doing this league, so I might watch a video or two on Overrealm Athena or SS10 Athena, but because there's a very real possibility I reroll my Athena pet into cube, and then once I do that, I do my free pet, which I haven't selected yet. I still have the chest in my inventory. Oh, I got the chest today, so I haven't actually used it. But that's plus Athena plus SS15, because I did get, like, I have a decent number of points from last league or from the previous leagues, so I don't even need to get SS15 to get my pet for the league, my Supreme Showdown pet. So if I do all of that, I can get cube up to level 4, which is I don't remember if that's one of, I think that's actually one of guaranteed tripling, which is unfortunate, but I will likely be rolling for, I will likely be spending these on this guy, like this Black Spirit, and if I hit it even once, then GG. But it's a one guaranteed every 4, which is not great, not really doesn't inspire confidence, but let's just hope that this guy 0.9 ends up, because, like, first calculator, it is 0.9 out of 2.5. So it's about what, a 36% chance if I roll a legendary that it is going to be Rose, which is a 1 in 3, if I'm doing the math correctly. Let me actually use all the decimal places they actually give us. Yeah, it's about 36.5, but that's a 6.6% chance, which is, again, slightly better than a 1 in 3. So we just kind of have to get lucky, or we could get lucky on the other side where we just get a legendary, like 2 legendaries on the same page, or 3, and next thing I know, it's guaranteed. That is also an option that is available to the game. But considering my luck from last league, I wouldn't hold my breath. I didn't get I got a Doro in, like, how many pulls was that?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
I got 1 out of like 100 to like 140. I don't remember if it's 140 pulls, but like something like that. So I wouldn't hold my 20 stack. We'll take it. I wouldn't hold my breath. Brother, just when I think my damn, like, defensively I'm doing okay, I run into a map and then they very quickly remind me that I am not. Speaking of defenses, because my belt isn't going to fix my defenses, how am I going to fix my defenses? I think my hope is that my bells fixes my offenses, and then I can use that to fix my defenses, because like I need to drop this guy. And to drop this guy, honestly, I should get +3. Because if I am going to be gimping my gameplay with this, I might as well make sure it is a level 3. How much movement speed are we looking at? 30%. I'll use this because it's already full on energy. This one has been used full on energy. Sure, let's go. Like, we might as well make sure it's worth it.
Hurry, we're going to miss the class.
That should be 8% more damage.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
I hate that I have to teleport to use Dark Gates. Loki. Because I want to be able to I want to be able to not move them, if that makes sense. I feel like that's affecting the DPS spell. So we're at 3 bill without using the active, which is actually very decent. Yeah, we'll take it. $3 bill is not bad. Compared to 2.5, it's not bad.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Ooh, there's Sandlot in here.
We will go inside.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Reflect on your so much noise.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
I think it's also ironic that there's a whole, oh, interact with the league mechanic X amount of times and you get all these prizes, but league mechanics kind of ass, but you just got to do it. Well, I guess that is also sort of unfair, simply because I'm speaking from a T8 and below. In Profound, it could honestly be pretty decent all the same. But I mean, I haven't run a single league mechanic and thought, oh, gasp, that was good. Now, granted, I also haven't run it. I don't run it too frequently, so if I run it every single map, I probably have run into the few that would make it worth it.
Conflicts carry the weight
Likely.
of honor and shame.
We'll see. I don't know. If the average feels very, 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 very underwhelming, I'm just not inclined to do it often. But they did introduce that new keystone, so that 30% additional drop quants. So I should probably farm up just for that guy.
Will go in
Let's do it, to be honest. Like, there's no reason not to.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Enjoy this moment.
they cannot rest in peace. Another shadow.
Well done, birdies.
What the hell? Do I not have a keybind for ending it? Pretty sure I set one up, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I did.
Always be cautious. Herman's daughters of steel.
Oh my lord.
You are the worst student I ever.
Another shadow.
You know what this is? It's on my League of Legends profile, which it should not be on. I don't know how to do what I want to do, so let's see. I'll Google it. Good there. This is fine. Okay. Let's do this again, shall we? Brother in Christ. Huh? Dude.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
See what I mean?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
My internet is going through the ringer today, it looks like. I don't know. It hasn't even been, it's just been a bit less than an hour. And shit has turned off like 4 times. Wild.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
I don't understand how I can't go through that wall.
Reflect on your...
Hmm.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
I wonder what's up with God of War. In the sense of like, currently,
I have ever had.
Enjoy
outside of like,
the champion deserves the honor.
let's say Outlaw, which adds a shit ton of mobs on the map, I'm really struggling to get to tier 14 as a God of War floor like this. This has for the most part been useless, because whenever I'm almost down the map and this is still up, I'm still at like level 9/level 10. I'm still so far from here that it's just like, what's the point of this or any source of plus max without outrightly going for like Outlaw, you know? So this is the one. This is the chance. This is drop quantity for all personnel. More likely to be rare. After activating a bounty, they get drop quant. Movement speed and quant for bodyguards per 10 defeated. 23 additional quant for... This is insane additional drop quant, but they will no longer turn back during their escape. Holy shit. So they will just keep on running. Less damage shaken, bonus supply probability. I don't know what that is. Triggered an extra time. That is quite strong, I would say. Less drop quants, but more bounty orders. So you'd be farming bounty orders with this side. There's some pretty cool nodes in here, to be honest. Kind of like it. Then what are these? Oh, you get to wait the mods. Okay. I honestly really like the outlaw tree. For what the mechanic offers, I think the tree is very good. It's very customizable.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
We will go inside.
Well fought battle, but I believe we still have a long way to go.
Another shadow.
Compasses, sure. We'll do it. Go full clear.
I have ever had. Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Gimme another shadow.
Compasses drop to be multiplied by 2. Surely this will be actually end up being insane.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
I can't, man. I absolutely can't.
Well done, birdies!
Hey, enjoy this moment.
Guess when you double nothing, you still get nothing, eh? I'm back. Where were we?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I ever
Ooh.
had.
Lots of beacons there.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Oof. Brother, bruh.
Forgotten.
Really?
I shall teach you one more time.
We will go inside.
Well done,
Did I take a modifier that's kind of making him tankier or something? Because, like, what is going on?
machine also needs to rest.
Like, things aren't dying nearly as easily as they probably should. Why is nothing moving?
Hey, a machine also needs to
Hmm.
rest. Herman's torrents of steel is back. on your wrongs in the torrents.
Drop quant in the overroom. All right, let's do this real quick. Pack spirits. Overrealm. Brother in Christ. I get the feeling I should roll. I should pull 10 times from the overall banner just to get the blues and whatnot. Like realistically, I maybe should, but will I? That seems like too much effort when I should be trying to try my best to get what's his face? I should be trying my best. Oh wait, oh, I see. I'll also add her to it, and maybe chalk, maybe for now at least. I'm almost at 60 lava glacial abyss. 60 40. Almost at 40.
Honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had. Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Every ounce of your. I mean, and maximize your potential.
Oh, this is a nice Sandlord.
I mean, and
Will go in.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Reflect.
I feel like they might have both mystery chests this league because unlike previous leagues, I'm getting a very, very notable amount of FE from them, like just raw drops. Like a very, very notable amount.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
sign this labor contract, and you'll be a part of the race.
Well done, birdies.
Ah, you look like someone we need working for the Oasis.
Enjoy this.
We will go inside.
I don't like this layout, but we'll do it again. Is that a bot with shadow that I see over there?
Another shadow. Time is reversing. A human store its shadow in a bottle.
Okay. Legendary dropped as Ember. I mean,
Another shadow.
chance for prisms to drop when embers drop. And that's it. Wow, a whole bunch of nothing. Ugh. Now, granted, that was Ember, so maybe while I was actively clearing, I got a few precious Embers that just auto picked up and stuff like that. But if I didn't even get a single matchless that I had to manually pick up, then like, what are we doing? I'm never talking about ultimate Embers here. Like, even just matches that I have to manually pick up. I didn't see that. Like, the fuck? Unless matchless is now hidden by my filter, which I don't actually know if it is or not. I did update my filter. I don't know how I'd begin to see if it's hidden or not. Much less embers are here. They are ticked. So so that means it is not hidden. I assume that was what that means, which means, well, I didn't drop a single ember of notes,
Carry the weight of both
which says a lot.
shade.
We will go inside.
Also, is there a reason why I haven't been getting points for the mechanic?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
I said I'll give it a shot. I'm giving it a shot.
Another shadow. Time is reversing.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Another shadow.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Nothing. But at least we find a point now that's going to make it so I don't have to click this every single time. Thankfully. Again.
Hey, Thomas, enjoy this moment.
Ooh.
The champion deserves the honor.
Yeah, I'm 100%. I wasn't considering not doing it, but I will eventually replace this Wi-Fi. That's what this means. It's like, that is wild.
The weight of both honor and shame.
How often it's doing right, like, how is it this consistent?
You are the worst student I have ever had.
We will go inside.
Oh, thank goodness it went down. I was going to ignore it fully, but it didn't proc the additional quant, so I don't have to worry about it. There's Sandlord in this one. All right, Lego.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Well done, buddies.
We will go inside.
Ooh. I love FE.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Mhm. Oh, jeez.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. So much.
I know I did the math on the
Quiet and listen.
on that keystone I just took, and realistically it's not worth it overall from a mathematical point of view.
Enjoy this moment.
30% chance to actually get you do the league mechanic, but you get 30% more loot. Doesn't add up. However, 30% more of 0 is 0, so if there's a slight chance that whenever I procs I actually get something, I'll take it. Oh jeez.
Carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We haven't actually seen a successful door.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Reflect.
All right, let's try something interesting, shall we? There's a few things I want to try. I want to see if I can beat 8-2.
These surging red waves shall be the last thing you see.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. You should have picked. How dare you mess with my beard? Take this! Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Listen! Millions of souls are wailing in the pool of blood.
What is this?
With your blood, I shall reforge my edge.
If you say so, buddy. I'm seeing mechanics I've never seen before, so that's how I know I'm doing ZDPS currently.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. The birds.
Bruh.
Herman's Torrents of Steel is back. Take this.
Bruh.
Always be caught. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more.
I'm not gonna kill this guy.
Listen! Millions of souls are wailing in the pool of blood.
Take this.
With your blood, I shall reforge my edge.
GG. Yep. GG. I'll do him when I have way more damage. I do think I can do some of these with bosses though. So like Voidlands, I can probably do. I can probably pull it off at 8-2 right now because it's doable.
I'll follow
Hey, a machine.
I'll follow like a shadow.
Bruh. It's that thing where there's still damage lingering in that spot, right? Where I can't go close after the swipe. Dude. Are you being for real? Alright, wait for those things to expire. Because this is dumb. Straight annoyed the hell out of me because what the hell was that? I respawn, my boots proc, I'm inside the blades, I die. I respawn, repeat. Like, oh, that was frustrating. But it is what it is. What's the game plan here? Fill out the replication for beacons or duration for God of War. I don't know that duration is going to do so much for the current mob count without outlaw. I don't think it will. We'll see. We'll see. I guess in the meantime, though, we can just have in a little bit of duration, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Some light. My boots are going to kill me here. I am 100% sure that is going to happen. Oh, and I guess if it isn't going to be if it's not going to be the boots, it's going to be my internet. Dude is really trying to farm me. I'm dead. Okay. I think I've basically lost his enrage mechanic. There's too much going on here. And not to mention my DPS uptime is kind of just woeful because yeah, GG. The reason my DPS uptime is woeful is because my minions are dying. And the only way to make it so they don't die is to completely drop my glove scaling, which is kind of awkward. Stay the fuck away from me. GG. That was actually doable, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I guess it all depends on how well I know the mechanics and like how much of a what's what I'm looking for here. How much of an enraged mechanic they have. This guy has, he really punishes you for not having any DPS to kill his clones. This one has a lot of ground shit that would just kill you. Same with Glacial Abyss, and you, we don't talk about you. You're like the worst of them all, so we don't talk about you. At the end of the day, I'm just the fuck. At the end of the day, I'm just going to farm up until I have more DPS is what I wanted to say. I'm not ready for 8-2 watchers yet. Surely someday soon, right?
We will go inside.
Always speak since you have forgotten. I shall teach you one more time. So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Enjoy this moment.
They cannot rest in peace. Another shadow.
Out of everything we just got,
honor and shame.
I still got a big fat bunch of nothing.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet?
All right, let's do some beacon selling, shall we? Because how much am I at? 124, but I'm also at 43. Jeez, that's a lot. And I have two of these. Well, these guys are going for 8 FE right now, which is not bad, but I could do better. This is 200 FE. Up to 150, and then once this sells, will be up to like 300 and something. And from there, just another 2,700. A good question to think if I, for me to think, am I even going to make it that far? But we'll see. We'll see.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
You are the worst student I have ever had! Hey, a machine!
Why are there so many rares here? The fuck?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You look like someone we need working for the Oasis. Welcome to Cloud Oasis. Hey, lighten up.
We will go inside.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor. must carry the weight of both honor and shame.
I think after this map, I want to check out if Athena is worth. Oh, okay. Let's not eat that much damage. Jeez. I'm surprised I live there.
You are the worst.
Dude, all this lightning that just keeps chasing me. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm back. I think today one thing I'm also going to do is I'm going to do my, what do you call them, my Supreme Showdown, and I want to see how far I get with a few billion. I also want to just make sure I know where I need to get to for my pack spirits.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Okay, let's see. First things first, exchange shop. I have 75, so I need 25. Which means 10, 15, 20, 25. Floor 13 is where I need to get to. Let's go. Low.
Reflect on your reflect on your
We stopped quite at one-shotting as hard. And this one I think has force phase. So okay, we're done with Mr. Force phases over there.
hey, a machine also needs to rest. The birds.
Brother in Christ. That was the automatic dark gate, by the way. I need to get rid of these boots.
A machine also
I really do. Like I can't face any direction that is even remotely close to danger for fear that it just automatically proc and just murder me. Like, bruh. Okay, we stay out.
always be cautious.
What?
Should have paid more attention.
I hear that this guy looks like he has force phases as well. Never like he looks like he has force phases. Like I deal damage, and then he stops taking damage. This is not a DPS issue. Brother in Christ, don't freaking push me closer to him.
Always be cautious.
I have half a mind to just take off my fucking boots at this point. I just take them off.
You should have paid
Wow. Okay, buddy. Maybe I just come back here once I'm done. Once I take all those boots. Maybe that's the gear check for this guy.
Always be cautious.
When did I use it? Fuck this. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. So we're down to here. I will probably just not do this until I take off my boots. That is what I'm thinking. Take less elemental damage.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Reflect on your role.
Oh, jeez.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
We will go inside.
You are the worst student I have ever had!
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
The birds!
Bruh.
Herman's Torrents of Steel is back! Reflect.
I am four ish away from my Act Spirits.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
We will go inside.
So if I replace my boots with regular boots, what am I gonna do for damage? Because like the 3 levels I'm getting from there is substantial, 100%. How do I make up for it?
Hey, a machine also
Bro, again? Okay. I don't know why I keep getting surprised.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
reflect on
Okay, $207, that puts me at 361, which is fine. Pretty fine, to be honest. I look at my gear and honestly I'm thinking of replacing this with just max life for myself, but what do I know? If I go spell damage here and I went for crit here, would that be bad? This is flat crits. We could go percent crit and just really start juicing, even if it's crit damage as well. That could also be pretty decent. I just don't know if +4 is the play at my level of skill level, I guess. 34. Is it really the play? I can get a better activation medium minion without batting an eye. $42 is the highest. Let's do min 40. Yes, 42 is at 75 FE. What's the cheapest 42? 53. 30. If there's 30, then why am I not taking it? So go from 34 to 42. Pretty cool.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
You are the worst student I have ever had. Always be. How dare you mess with my beard?
We will go inside.
So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet and listen?
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
I'm low-key thinking about going for +2 command and +1 level with a is it space rift? Like it's called a space rift. No, residence of stars. That's actually what it's called. But I haven't seen many people do this league. What would I be giving up for it? I'd be giving up burning aggression. Only thing is it's actually quite expensive to get command on all these guys because I'll need 4 of them, I think, to go around the edges. Hero ranking. Can I see? Nope. Maybe if I went to Moto 2, I would see more people using Residence of Stars like this guy. So you train a Resident of Stars and you just go with +2 command, +1 level everywhere. What up? Or +4 command as the case may be.
Oh, bro.
I think this might honestly just be. This might be the play. I just need to keep working on my slates until I have command everywhere, which I currently do not. Up. What is... Oh, my internet is going out again. What? How frequently? Brother. Everything he wrote was ass. So there's +2, there's +2. It's not quite to the degree I would want it, but like, let's just try it. Residence of Stars is going for 5 FE, 4 FE. My one that's going for 4.
Can I get there?
Up. Up.
It's good, little bro.
I wonder.
What's up?
We'll rotate this. And you just so happen to be the worst shape imaginable there. Then install, adjust shape, change shape, rotate, install, adjust shape, change shape, rotate. All right, let's see if this ends up being more DPS and just how much more DPS it ends up being.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
The 3.5 bill without the active being used. Not bad, could be worse. Let's see.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
With the active, we're looking at about 4 bill DPS. Okay, it's progress.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Okay, so 4B DPS, more or less.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
How was the gym?
It's good.
Nice.
It's a good time.
Proud oasis. Hey, lighten up. Sign this labor contract, and you'll be a part of the oasis. Sign this labor contract, and you'll be a part of the oasis. A rare talent! Oh, my golden ticket! Scrap this dingy glider and replace it with one made of solid gold.
Who doesn't quite like her dingy glider? Ooh, Faint Crown. Probably not worth anything.
We'll go inside.
I honestly should make a what do you call it for I should make a pro build for my current setup. Now that we're at 4 bill. And I probably should have made one at 2 bill, but like it is what it is. Pro builds, quick builds, my creations. Crazy cops. Good is at 2 trillion with phantoms? Sure. All right, let's see. Dude went from 1.6 bill to 40 bill because he saved up for the fucking belt.
You did?
He did. Like there's somebody else I just saw that has like Grim Phantoms, and he went from 1.6 bill to 40 bill, like in terms of his snapshots. And guess what changed? Man just went from he went from, I mean, to be fair, he went from spider tanks as well, so but he saved it for the belts, and yeah, all she wrote.
Disobey my orders. Hey, wait, don't fall asleep. I haven't finished.
But yeah, I think I honestly should just save up for the belt as well. I shouldn't really waste currency elsewhere.
Conflicts carry the weight
3k FE is so much though.
We will go inside.
Like if there's any one goal I will set for myself this league that'll make me log out, it's that. It's that 3k. Which in the grand scheme of things, compared to like what I farmed in previous leagues, is like it's nothing. I just, when I sit down to farm large amounts of currency, I like choosing moments when my character is fine and I don't really feel pressed to make any changes to do it. And I'm getting to that point currently, but defensively I'm nowhere near there. So I'm just going to have to keep taking keep being on the squishier side while saving for it. Basically where I'm at. Speaking of, let's kill this guy. Let's kill this guy, shall we?
You can be RF in this game. It's funny. You can barely have RF.
Okay, I just remembered I'm not meant to do this with my current boots, because what the fuck? I mean, that's good. Man is playing RF in Mega Dunk and as a league starter.
I don't know if I'm gonna start at this next league.
Think you're not?
Oh, I don't know why I would.
Conflicts carry the weight of both
There's a lot of
honor
reasons
and
not
shame.
to.
Like, like unless it's a bossing league, which we don't know if it is or isn't. Yes,
Go inside.
and even if it is, you did league
It's
start
a
in
mob
the
trap league. But the
in the
thing is,
most
League rares
boss.
are so strong that early RF is just like deceptively tanky. Like it's not like baity. I'm not gonna say it's bait, but there's more to it than just Cloak of Flame, right?
Hmm.
That's the part that, yeah.
So much noise.
Ooh,
Can't you just stay
more
quiet
beacons.
and listen?
So are you saying it's not tanky, or are you saying it's tanky?
I mean, like it's tanky to like the map, but the mechanics, like you can't just like go do anything. I guess is what I'm saying.
Of both honor and shame.
I mean, it depends. I don't think you can just go do anything on anything. But in terms of tankiness, without anything, you're not tanky. Nobody else is tanky. At least no minion build is tanking it.
Yeah, but like
Will go inside.
builds that aren't as tanky as it are killing faster, right?
You are the worst.
So they have their own upsides and downsides. So really, it's just like, do I want to be tanky? I mean, I didn't feel tanky mercenary. I know it was just mercenary, but who are we really trolling? It's
Mercenary was the boss in league, and you said league started RF. So if there's any league to not league start RF, was mercenaries. So what is breach league to mercenary by
Let's see
comparison?
what these rares look like, bro. Let's see what these rares look like. But also, like,
Maybe by the time you're
I like
seeing what your
killing
res look
bosses.
like, you've already league started, haven't you? So you're already
what I'm
rolling with your
saying.
righteous
Means-
fire.
Like, I'd rather be like, I don't know, like a warden with perma freezing mobs, so I feel tanky on that without even dying.
So much noise.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like my warden setup for the league before this league was so fun. For I mean, the league, you know,
Will go inside.
like basically didn't die. And she felt awesome for that. I don't know if I'm saying it's gonna be perfect or anything. All I'm saying is that like, you know, there's more for me to think about, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm. I mean, I don't disagree.
Reflect on your wrongs.
I do not disagree. It's a big decision, and we all know you love your tanky character, so
Student I have ever had.
I get it. You won't hear me suggest you should be squishy.
Champion deserves the honor.
Damn.
Conflicts carry the weight of
I'm likely going to put all my pack spirits into cube this league.
Oh, my golden
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
glider and replace it with one made of
Chase that level 4 cube and then start pulling so I can be in the same spot you're on.
We will go inside.
1 in 4 is so criminal though, but I found out that there's only like 2 pack spirits in the OG pack spirits whatever that have that 1 in 4 system. It's literally just like cube and the one before cube. Forget which one was before cube, but
the champion deserves
aside those 2, everybody else is 1 in 2. Made me think about or wonder what the fuck happened. And even then, some are just shit out worse. Like Dark Surge, some people rate it as even being bigger than like Compass farming in terms of like how pay to win level 6 is. However, that guy is 1 in 4 and doesn't have the extra token. Ah. Yeah, this game is hilarious sometimes. I saw that shit and I'm like, okay, so you just don't think about getting this guy is what you said.
It's funny as shit.
Like you go 1 in 4 just to get one spirit and you're like, okay. 1 level down. 5 more to go. And the irony is like all those really, really heavy pay win ones, I can get anyone I want to like level 3, but like I don't think level 3 is enough, so I'm not going to bother. Which is why I am going cube. I think I'm going cube. I'm waiting on the the new boons that show up tomorrow to make my decision. But odds that's what I'm going.
I don't know if I'm doing that or outlaw. Outlaw still seems to be insane.
I mean, outlaw doesn't give you the free one. You can't get the free one with outlaw. You can get outlaw with the free one.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I meant more like
the pulls.
Free pulls.
Yeah.
If anything, I've probably spent more. I've spent on both.
I mean, outlaw should still have the discount, right? So I might actually consider outlaw as the funny thing, because as far as mechanics go, I looked at the mechanics, the tree for outlaw, and the tree just looks like, for me at least, I find that tree way more interesting than most league mechanic trees. I think that tree is well designed. It's the same way I find cube tree. I actually like cube tree. I like cube tree. I like outlaw tree. These are trees that are very heavy on points where you can just really go into it. But it has some of the. What do you
like about outlaw?
You can just fine tune it to what you think is the most profitable resource of outlaws. You can try to get more bounties if you just want like maybe raw currency. You can try to get more quantity of the bodyguards running around. You can try to juice more tower mod whatever and specify the mods that you want to be weighted for you to get. So if you want expansion survival mods, or you want warlock mods, that kind of thing, you can try to get that. You can really customize it looks to be one of the higher like customization experiences you can have with tree and with the Atlas tree and the rewards you're getting, versus something like Hero Memories, where you're getting memories, you're getting scraps, you're getting threads, and the question is, what RNG thing are you getting at the end? Or you compare it to, who else did I say there? Misfill, where all you're doing is, can I get more eyes or more eyes? Am I going to be duplicating the guy, or am I going to be duplicating the eyes he drops?
That's fair.
It's like, yeah, compared to like those trees, those trees that are
insane though.
Misfill profits.
Misfill pet level 6.
I think it's very strong. Let me actually look at it. Like, I'm not getting anyone to level 6, that's for sure. But like, do I want to spend the time farming Misfill is, I guess, a question too. Because the moment you say you're going Misfill, Zenem can attest to this. You're going to live in that mechanic. You're going to eat, sleep, breathe Misfill. You're just going to sit there until your eyes are tired of gray. But is that really so bad? I don't know. Probably not.
It's a fun mechanic.
It is. I just think whenever I run Misfill, I get tired of running Misfill, if that makes sense. Like I have fun for like 2 runs, but then I feel like I need a break. I don't think I can chain Misfill 24/7, 365, if that makes sense.
You're not alone there, buddy.
Like, it's fun and then it gets tired. So that is, I think, the misfield downside. And of course, Arcana is insane in level 6, but like I know I've seen like videos on it, insane. However, people don't recommend. They recommend like having level 5 plus for her.
Yeah, so
But I guess that is also if you're going with the golden compass, and if you're not going with the golden compass, and you don't really need level 5. However, are you really profiting off of Arcana Giggle if you're not going for the golden guy? That's the question. Because that guy, to my knowledge, is increasing the chances you get of getting like undetermined fates and everything. So like, you kind of want it, but if it's not affordable, I guess it's not affordable. What does this chick? What does Miss Level get level 6? Let's see. It gets a higher chance to. When you open a chest, you have a 5% chance that you get one additional chest. Okay, so you have a small chance to get extra chests, which would be more rewards, which is obviously cool. You can refresh the items at the trader. In each round, you get one chance to refresh, so a free refresh at level 3. Then you get a 10% chance to get that free chest whenever I click a chest of 5% at level 4. So that's actually quite level 4 is quite strong, or at least more stronger than level 2 1. So that's actually a pretty decent level. Then level 5 is probably really good for making a fire misfill, because 3 chances to refresh that is independent of the boons you get or banes you get during your running misfill, independent of like your RNG. That is actually, it will probably lead to you getting to like the later days more frequently. And then this guy just makes it so I think this 10% chance to skip the battle goes 13% chance, something like that. I think that's what this level 6 does. And of course, whenever you run into, if you do skip the battle and you get these 3 chests, you still have a 10% chance to proc an extra chest for each of these chests you open.
BRB.
Alright. Yeah, Misfield is not bad. It all depends on how much you like the gameplay or the mechanic. And I don't know how much I like it to chain it non-stop. So we'll see. As for how rewarding it is, I think it's actually quite rewarding if you just sleep there. For one, you're going to be dropping FE, that I know. Well, as other than FE, you're going to be dropping activation mediums, and there's some really good ones. Like you drop a preparation, you're probably making a decent amount of money. You drop the jackpots, perpetual motion, or wind rhythm, you're made. Of course, there's a whole bunch of trash ones that you probably don't care to drop, but like there's a whole bunch of really good ones as well. Like track used to be so good, I think, but now I don't think it's worth much, which is interesting. But yeah, there's rhythm as well, right? Rhythm is also really good. Yeah. So rhythm, wind rhythm, perpetual motion, preparation, still attack. There's a jackpot as well, like a really big jackpot. Those are the main guys, I think.
You're gonna try and pull Fedora again.
What do you say?
I try to pull Fedora.
I mean, she's not there. I don't think she's coming back. So there isn't anything to pull for in that regard. But you think she's coming back? Let's get maps so we
I
can
don't know.
actually
I'm
run
just
some.
curious if she does, if you will.
I don't think she's coming back, but if she does, will I? I don't know. I would want to, but let me think. These beacons are now 4 FE. That's quite something. I would want to, but I can't guarantee that I will. Honestly, let's look for more. But let's just stick to 21. Now we go get on that one. And I don't worry about beacons for a bit.
Lifeless object.
Realistically, since I've decided to go for cube, I think that's just what I'll go for. Because like I know without like free, I can get into level 4 just off of the boxes I get this league. So then I think the goal would just be to hit cube once so I can get a level 6.
Think of the D4 changes.
What did I think? I haven't finished going through that video. I got bored. Okay, I guess the temper change. I mean, I like the removal of the unnecessary RNG, but like,
Go inside.
I mean, isn't it just close to what we had before now? Since you just pick one modifier, because like before, what was it? You would get your full item and then occultist one mod.
Now, one with the row range.
One with the roll range. What do you mean one with the roll range?
There's still gonna be a row range on the mods.
I know. Oh, I mean, me like trying to get to
the
max.
unlimited tries.
I mean, you can still try to get to max, but like, I don't see it that much different than occultist's gameplay, I guess. In the sense of like, you get 3 mod. I think it was 4 then, and then you replace one, and that's your item. In this case, you're just putting it on a new mod, like using crafting bench. You put on a new mod and.
Yeah, pretty much. What about masterworking?
Masterworking was kind of cool, but it kind of it doesn't actually. Never mind. I was gonna say it kind of takes away from 3 GA items because you have one less mod to GA, but it doesn't because now I assume your tempered mod can be GA'd thanks to masterworking, which could be cool. Whereas in the current state of the game, you can't get GA'd tempered mod. So if your tempered mod is very good, I think this system would be very interesting. And I think especially so for like weapon modifiers, which tend to be the most interesting. Temper wise, at least, where it's not just CDR or whatever. It's actually, oh, this skill gets to be cast twice, or this skill gets to hit twice, or those kind of things, or this passive, getting those things on GA and trying to like masterwork into a GA would be nice, and into the critting on that modifier again could also be nice. But since it's a one-time crit that you're going for now, it's going to be very expensive trying to force your crits to be exactly how it is. But I do think when it comes to itemization, it's probably a better place for it to be at in terms of like the new masterwork is probably a much better environment, because like old masterwork, you would want to go like triple crit on a modifier, but like realistically you're not going for a triple crit. So what happens 99% of the time, you reset perma until you get crit once, and then you just get a second crit again. And if you don't, you either take it as it is or you go back to reset jail. And unless you were in no life really trying to min max, you would just accept the fact that okay, you didn't get it the second time and you just get it the third time. And I mean, that's fine and all, but like the chances of you actually critting triple was like, I think on average I did the math at one point and it was like 750 mil gold for you to get on per item per triple if you just mathematically, and that's if on average you could get unlucky and stuff like that. And 750 mil gold is not an amount of gold that you're getting all willy-nilly, you know. So I definitely think it was an awkward part for the game as a whole, but it's a system they had. So I do think this one is an improvement on that, in that you're going to go all the way and then just see if you go, if you win your 1 in 4 now instead of in 1 in 5
Yeah,
before. Hey, I guess I didn't finish the video. I think I got to the thing that sounded like greater rifts, like elite. It's like elite. No, actually I finished that section. That thing was wasn't it like they said it was ranked, right? It's basically how you get your bonus skill points and stuff, right? Something like that.
I have no
Was
idea. Well, that's just the new seasonal journey for the skill points and shit.
Yeah.
This skill won't be starting with the plus skills anymore, which I kind of miss. I kind of like that, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it, and I'm also kind of on the fence about it because like D4 is one of those games where, I mean, we weren't really looking for less player power, you know, but the same, especially at the start of the journey when you're at your weakest, but it's part of the
season mechanics fuck you up even with all those points. That shit ain't saving you.
I mean, but that's the thing, the season mechanic was always fuck you defensively and sometimes offensively. But was it 2 seasons ago there was a, oh, my internet's going out. Yep, again. All right, TLI is back, so yours should be back soon. All right, I think it should be back. What was I saying? Like 2 seasons ago there was something along the lines of like a very first monster from the league mechanic just being outrightly annoying. I remember that so much. I think it was the season where we had the one before the Lilith powers and whatever, the boss powers, I think. I think.
Yeah, some of those beginning monsters were insane there.
So like for those guys, I assume now they just have to be, they have to run a tighter ship with those, do not let shit like that through, because there's no reason why we're fighting a mob for 5 minutes. I guess 5 minutes is an exaggeration, like 3 minutes, with as many with as many points as we started with, because now we don't even have that. So yeah, I think 100% we have to see, you have to be more intentional with the difficulty there.
That shit was always fun to beat. Actually felt like a sense of accomplishment, which is rare in the game.
I agree. Capstone, the way it used to be. By the way, I saw a note for Outlaw before I even go. I remember this because I'm doing Outlaw now. The downside was the bodyguards do not turn back. And I'm like, holy. You click that thing, you can gimp yourself. So you just you need to make sure you're not letting them out. Yeah, like it's 100% giga clear. Like there's no ifs, buts, or maybes. You have to. Anyways, capstones. I really enjoyed capstones before. I was one of those people that would be like, oh, I was actually proud of when I cleared capstone, where I'm like, I cleared capstone at level 36. As for like the level 50 guy, or you know, maybe the one after would be even more. Then, but something that Rax didn't mention in his video was that even before they took it out, you could clear Elias like the second capstone way before. Like he was a level 70 capstone, you could clear him at like level 40 something. By the time they took it out, like they had been massively power crept, so if it felt less like a challenge at that point, at least. So Very curious to see if they allow the same thing to happen to these new ones. Very curious.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Hey, a machine also needs to rest. So much noise! Can't you just stay quiet?
We will go inside.
Dude, I did some of the league mechanic today. I was like, I'm just going to test it, just play around with it, and I ran I did it for like 5 maps. I did not see a single thing drop at the end, and I was not picking inside the overall. I haven't got one that was like, oh, you have your non-legendary gear that you drop can turn into. I think I got embers and I got compasses on 2 different maps. And then for those guys, I got I think it was legendary gear, drop chance and stuff like that, and just quantity and stuff like this. I will for the compass one I did, and the ember one I did not see a single compass / ember, and like I'm just like, and this, keep in mind, this includes matchless embers, like not even like maybe precious I saw because I didn't have to click it to get in my inventory, but I did not have to click a single ember to put it in my inventory. And right now matchless are not worth much, so whenever looking at ultimates or whatever, I did not even get matchless. And then you consider compasses, I didn't get a single compass, and I'm just like, okay, so we just need to ignore this, eh? Okay, duly noted. Like for me, I'm just not going to do it.
So what mechanic is this? Just so I know how to dodge it.
League mechanic?
Yeah, what mechanic are you talking about? Oh,
the league mechanic. What are you on about? It's the league mechanic. The mechanic of the league. The main reason for you to play the league.
I'm really sorry about burping. I literally looked and I thought I was muted.
Lol.
So here's the thing, yeah, that I learned recently about it. I mean, I don't know if it's I learned anything. The only people I'm seeing winning it, they're not doing it for free. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And when I see Dawn post, oh, this goblin dropped 3 mirror cards. Like, brother, shut the fuck up. Chance for 3 comes in the.
The thing is, the thing, right, is I think, like with Don the Crown, I think he's making decent money from it, but I also think he is also getting his dry spells as well.
They're all getting the dry spells. I'm watching them. They all are.
I think when he
getting nothing, bro.
I think when he hits, it hits, but like when it doesn't hit, like the average is way too poor. I think the average is 100% just like way too poor, and like I don't want to run 2x of my map and then not get fuck all for it. Like, how does that make sense? Why won't I just run my map and get loots? Why would I do this mini 2-3 maps and just get fuck all for it? Like, it doesn't make sense.
That's not how they haven't even just done a full 180 and just buff the fuck out of it.
Like I saw the fact that it showed up in partial 2 times in a row. I was like, okay, so surely it's fixed now. No, brother, it is not.
Third patch for them to just make it so we always get door floor 2. That was the 3rd patch.
Yeah.
That was the 3rd day. That was the 3rd patch. I was like, why did it take 3 patches for you to do this? We're not dropping anything on floor 2. You obviously look like people are printed in floor 2. There are 4 floors. We're entering 3 and we're still not seeing shit.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've seen floor 3. And I have floor 4 unlocked on my tree. I'm all the way at the end.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's the mystical floor 3, you know. We don't know if it exists.
This is insane.
outlaw that
Let's
was
release the outlaw
printed.
banner tomorrow. I'm still pushing that time. Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? Just release the outlaw banner, bro. Just put the outlaw banner in the bag. You're literally fucking with us.
It is wild.
I was coping on that thing. And I enter people's stream and they were coping. I'm like, dude, what are we doing? I just remember to click pause and see this guy literally make thousands of FE. Clicking only outlaw over and over. This dude never touched the league mechanic. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? What do I think I'll get in T7? That he's not getting in profound.
Like shit is so it's actually like so bizarre because like today I got curious, so I looked up Overrealm like just to see what people are doing to if there's anybody that has made anything about. Dude, there is no video on the fucking league mechanic for an entire league. Like bruh, we're week into the league and there's no video.
Nothing. It's over. Like it's over. Like, unless they want to buff it for hardcore, I guess. And I wish I was trolling.
Hey, they have 3 weeks for that, so at least.
I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. It is what it is, right?
Yeah, and I was really looking. I really wanted this league mechanic to be fun. I really did.
Bro, I was. Someone said breach. I said no. It's like Delhi. Just for us to know, it's literally not like any of those things. There's nothing that is similar.
It's like imagine breach, but with minus 100% less
For
loot. It's not reduced loot. It's less loot. So whatever you're getting multiplied by 0.
Being fucking bullied, brother.
Like I would rather farm current days Sandlord than farm that. And that's saying a lot. Like I love Sandlord, but I know that shit is not profitable as the main strat, and I would much rather just straight up farm Sandlord. Like it is wild, man.
We will go inside.
I don't think we've actually had a TLI league mechanic be this bad. Like I know I've said we've had it like that way they buffed it and everything. It was weak. It was weak. It wasn't useless. Like brother.
We haven't had it this bad in a long time.
It's like it's the combination of how long it takes you to do it versus just how nothing is. It's like remember that league we were getting where's the FE memes in like T7 when there was not I think it was Snowpaper. It's like that, but just the league mechanic. There's still FE elsewhere, but league mechanic is like where FE, bro? Where is anything?
Mechanic is like define FE.
FE is but a figment of your. It's what a social construct if you think about it. If FE drops and nobody's around to hear it drop, does it really drop? Think about it. But way philosophical on our art. That shit is wild. But anyways, I think this is where we're going to end stream today. I am currently at 4 bill DPS, so that is a big increase from where we started. I think we started at 2.5. I'm just going to have to sit down and like close my eyes and just farm till I get the belt so we can explode our DPS. But like, god damn, that's gonna be quite the grind. And the worst part is this belt was dropping at some point. Then I took a break. I think the belt was like 1600 1700 league starts, and now it's like steady 3k. I'm like, who is even using this belt? Nobody's fucking using it. I tried to check hero ranking for the belt. I did not see it. Didn't pop up. So like not enough people are using the belt for it to pop up on hero ranking as an option for you to filter with what do you call it. So like if this is the case, why on earth is it expensive? Or is it that expensive just for it? If I was going for corrosion, sure, but like Jesus, who's buying it? But yeah, oh, my internet went out again. Fun. Anyways, guys, I will be back tomorrow. Till then, have a good night.